on Epic.
Mm-mm.
There's always
I don't
some
know.
free game on Epic.
I don't know what it
Honestly,
was.
it's a game that I played on mobile, and I put in enough hours. I'm like, yeah, I should just pay for it and play it on
What is it? Or what was it?
Pixel Dungeon, Shattered Pixel Dungeon,
Huh?
Shattered Pixel Dungeon.
Shattered Exo Dungeon.
Pixel.
Better bitches on dungeons.
Pixel Dungeon. Shattered Pixel.
Password incorrect. Let me try that again. Hopefully that did trigger the bug.
No, it wasn't that. It was like a $19 game or $20 game on Epic. I don't even have Epic installed on this.
I think I do, but I don't think I've signed in like 2.5 years at least.
Mm.
One,
Like
because
my
I don't know the
old
login.
laptop, and I use it basically just to grab the free games.
Just in case, basically.
Well, like some of them are decent free games.
I mean, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Be like,
Nice
hey,
knock.
give you my account for Epic, and you get it as well on that, because I 100%. If I see anyone message it, like the chance I would actually get it on Epic is next to zero.
Oh no, I get it, because like the only reason I even got Epic was Jay's like, oh my god, the Mines of Moria released on Epic only, and so I got it to play that, and then I just noticed that they have free games every Thursday, and technically it saved me some money, because there's games that I was literally about ready to buy, and they're like, oh, it's here as a free game. All right.
Okay.
Now let's see here. Yeah, I probably have over 100 games on Epic that I just have because they were free. The odds of me playing any of them are kind of small.
Yeah.
I have such a backlog already. Right, you're landed. I remember where we're at now. I remember where we got to with
Okay, mining
resolution.
backpacks.
Okay, did you accept the knock?
Definitely not.
I resent it.
Twitch. There's the notification. And accept.
There we go. Well, it's still not even working properly. Okay. And I don't know what's going on with my stream manager. It's being weird. Alright. Let's rotate that a bit.
Like, The Firebot, or
No, Stream Manager. Like I actually have Twitch's Stream Manager pulled up on the old laptop, just to like. That's actually how I like see the statistics and all that other stuff and interact with things.
okay.
And like, it's half displaying that we're streaming together. It's half suggesting we stream together, and it's not displaying the information like it should.
Okay.
Because that's how I can tell the shared stream viewers versus the total viewers, and it's not displaying.
Sounds like you have more than one monitor, or using the laptop as the thing.
I'm using the laptop as the second monitor. At one point, I did have 2 monitors and didn't have to use the laptop for that, but then the wife ended up getting an upgrade on something, and now she's using the monitor I was using it. But then again, you know, technically this desktop is her desktop. And if I can ever sort out what the hiccup on streaming with the laptop is, I will probably just switch to using the laptop.
Yeah. Okay, since I'm gonna go mining, I might as well drop all of my steel ingots I got.
Ooh. I guess that means it's full.
What is?
The chute system. I should be monitoring.
Oh, wait.
So, we found out that the window chutes are not insulated, and that this hydrazine ice melts at a super low temperature. So we cleared it all out. I have a buckets full of ice that I'm trying to put back in the chutes so it will process properly.
Question.
I have currently filled up the chute system with the bypass I put in.
Is it possible that the devs somehow made it so that lights can melt?
I don't think so.
Sunlight can melt ice.
Like flashlight.
Oh, flashlight, no. Welder, yes.
Because, yes, hydrogen did melt, but also water ice melted as well.
Yeah, if you actually read the Stationpedia, they do directly say that the windowed chutes are not insulated, unlike other chutes. So it's like literally the only chute not insulated.
Yes. But also, the water ice was put in the world and it melted. And it was cold.
But light can melt ice. Sunlight, not flashlight, but sunlight, yes, because that's, if you've ever seen me build the starter, like, I always build a shaded area to throw the ice into the furnace, because sunlight can melt the ice. Flashlights, no. In fact, I exploit the fact that, unless they changed it recently, I've exploited the fact that sunlight doesn't melt, or that a flashlight does not actually melt the ice.
Okay, I got all of my systems going.
So where's the 500 silicone that you promised?
Okay, well, about that.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Do I have code in here? Current stamina.
Mm.
I
I am
do.
gonna have to go back and rewatch some of Ursius's stream because he was going on how to program the rockets in depth, and I was really following it, and then everything started going haywire at home, and I couldn't focus.
Hmm.
Like, darn it, it was just starting to get good.
Well, mate,
Okay.
if you really need silicone, I do have this. But I gotta go mine resources.
I did do a test with the super heavy gas fed, and it easily lifted a five tier rocket, not counting the nose cone.
Hmm.
Thing full of scanners. I had like 15 scanners on it, I think I said. And yeah, it's just like, yep, handled it, not a problem. Guess I can put it here. Did they change the drinking fountain? They did.
Oh?
Yeah, the drinking fountain's a little bit more like a normal drinking fountain instead of like a cheap drinking fountain. Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Was that because that's not uninsulated? That's an uninsulated. Gotcha.
Hunger critical.
Did you make fries? Or no?
Give me a second.
You didn't. Okay.
I've
Muffin
not made
fries.
fries recently. I need to make fries, but I wanted to get this drinking fountain up first.
Mm.
Alright.
Oh, you're setting it up right there. Didn't want to set it up by the P.
Actually, I just set it up here because this is where I've been coming for the water.
What? I thought we were both on a strict diet of P.
I was trying to explain to Totem how to set one of these up, but he wasn't listening. So he's going to do his own thing.
Hmm.
Hey, I have been showering in pea water, though.
That's fun.
Like it's bad enough that I've resorted to showering on stream. I'm showering in pea water. There are some really, really freaky people out there.
Yeah.
One of them base is really close to us.
Hey.
Okay. So I need.
So always, yep. always check the furnace before you put anything in it. You'll come to regret it if you don't get into that.
Oh, was something in it? Was something in it?
No, but the lever was pulled.
Like can stand turn, copper and nickel. Okay. And gold and silver.
Three. I'm gonna tell you start using the hash generator in your build systems. Because I saw you printed one.
And oh, place yeah, I placed one. But I've definitely got to make a detour, like a detour from ingot stuff, and do deep miners. But deep miners need fuel, and fuel needs storage.
Yep.
Storage needs temperature management, but like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That'll be a magic's job, and you better make it look nice too.
What will?
Okay, you have to say it either works or looks nice. You can't have both.
Yeah. Come on.
Works, and not have pipes everywhere.
Sorry, can't
That's
have
just
it.
asking too much.
Yeah. Also, dude, I got 15 stacks of silicone before I leave. What do you want?
Okay, someone is charging
Not in a
a
backpack.
nuclear battery.
Yeah, that was my drill. So I just took a large battery, put that in the sensors, and the nuclear battery that was in the sensors, and put it in the drill.
I'm charging a nuclear battery for my glasses.
Who wants silicone? Who want it?
Magic.
Hello. Mage, you want silicone?
Are you sure, Magic?
Yeah. Fredo gave me what I needed.
I gave him
I know.
149 silicon ore.
Oh, okay. Well, I have more than that.
That's good. It needs, like, the base still needs it.
Mm-hmm. The auto printer is always hungry.
Okay. Well, I gotta go lay down. It hurts to sit right now.
Okay.
So I will,
Have a good night.
mining bag. Never mind, that mining backpack full of coal.
You should see which lock on you get.
I will. Okay, there's a mining backpack that I took from the fridge that has some ores in it. I'm putting the silicone in there.
You took it out of the
No, he
fridge?
said ores, but it sounded
No,
like he
just
said
walk.
s'mores.
Yeah, because I'm probably hungry.
Well, it also sounded like he said take it out of the fridge. So
Yeah, it kind of sounded like he said, I took it out of the fridge and it had s'mores in it. But that could be because, like, it actually sounds really good right now.
mm-hmm.
It might just be me, but no, okay, it's just me. I did turn our game volume all the way the fuck up. I thought I heard pipe creaking, but it's the air conditioner.
Hmm.
It's not what it showed me.
Okay, but I will see you guys later. Well, once I.
Okay. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Hmm.
On a laptop.
Is this powered?
There we go. That's what I expected to see.
And my sleeper is in fact not powered.
So now we have 56,000 liters capacity of storage of hydrazine.
Damn.
We currently only have like 95, but we have the capacity.
Okay, is in the sleeper. I will talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Oh.
Hey, Balin.
Hello.
And actually, I have a question about. Although I would be completely understandable if Balin's like, that's not what I showed him. Ulysses was talking about how, like, apparently there was a thing you could hold that would take you from here, like, to the Stationpedia entry on it or something like that. And that would have been really useful to know if that's a thing.
I think there is actually, yeah.
So what is the thing you have to hold / push to do that? Because, like, I remember kind of remembering something like that, but I can't remember what it was.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, settings, controls.
There's supposed to be something like he said something, and creative's even like, yeah, I heard something. Or like, as you hold Alt to move the mouse around, there's supposed to be something like when you're programming, you can select hover over something and push it, and it brings up an entry on it. Like, not that, like, kind of like how the hot tip pulls up, but it brings up like a station PD entry. No joy. Oh, and that's why I put an elevator.
Alt control. Probably F1. No. No.
Not like holding. Okay. Well, I have made modifications around the base, so in case a storm hits, it's much easier just to walk back to base.
Mm-hmm. And then fall in a hole.
That is one thing I should make is a terrain tool.
Because falling in a hole is more than likely. It is borderline guaranteed. Alt control, right click. Alt control, right click. Right click just brought me the ore to my hand.
Same.
Or, well, alt control, right click, which just brought it to the hand. Alt shift. Alt shift. Yep, that's what it is.
Did it. Alt Shift X.
Alt shift right click. Nice.
I love learning some of these nice little tidbits that aren't very apparent. Like, I loved when I learned you push G and it will put it in the next appropriate tool slot.
Yeah.
I came here. Tool printer. I need some electrum and some solder. Well, there's some solder. And there's some electrum. Is it enough electrum? I think it's just enough. It is just enough.
Hmm. Hmm.
I need more electrum because I need the electrum to make the canister. Okay, there's some more electrum here.
Oh wait, silver. Silver. I definitely walked past a bunch of silver. Someone's even right here.
We take the battery out of this guy? Yes, we did.
I just grabbed a large battery from area power controller, if that's what you were wondering.
Nope. I was just looking for a battery to put in the terrain tool.
Ah.
And I did find a nice little trick with the train tool, and I'm going to make sure that it works on a non-modded game.
You're gonna go all the way down.
Yeah, which means I have to trek all the way back to the. But I did put. I don't know if you saw. I did put stairs on the outside.
Yeah, yeah, I seen that, yeah.
I still think the view from the hangar, watching a storm, is just very interesting. Okay, elevator-wide storm is not advisable. Although it's pressing me up against the wall that I'm actually not falling that fast.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, you could go down the elevator during a storm and it wouldn't be a problem, except it takes longer.
Yeah.
All right. So we have the dirt canister. We're at bedrock and it's still generating dirt.
So are you gonna be having like a single filter? Single filtration unit down there filtering specifically for hydrazine, and then having one single gas pipe going up for everything else, and then get everything else filtered up top.
I don't have to filter for hydrazine.
Well, if you try and use the same ice crusher for gases, you would.
My plan is to have a dedicated system for hydrazine and use a separate system for everything else.
Okay.
Like,
So,
I may even have the rocket land in a different location.
for everything else, it's just the hydrazine. I wonder if you could turn off the storm UI or what it looks like so you can actually see nice and clearly during a storm, even though you get pushed around, or at least
I'm pretty
dim
sure
it.
you could. It's just like I've seen people remove the there's even a mod that will remove the atmosphere haze from like Venus inside a door or inside a room. I haven't used it. I've thought about it. I can use that for. Yeah, we're not talking about stopping the storm. We're just stopping the visuals of the storm. Beef's defogger I use for Titan.
A
It's
mod.
a must for Titan. Ah, storm's dying. Storm has died.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, come on. I'm right at the bottom of the world, and an ore that I needed was in it. In the
Oh, if you want
bottom.
some cobalt, there's some nice cobalt on the floor in here.
Tempting, but I
If you can
think
get,
I'm gonna be
I
a
don't
bit
know.
little sad.
Yeah, it's like they did fix it because at one point you could actually go below the world limit if there was an ore vein on it.
Mm-hmm.
So they have patched that out of the game because that used to be a trick on Venus to get lower. Would be find a patch of ore and dig into it because it would let you dig into the ore.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is too hot to try that trick, so we will wait till later. All right, so we got the hydrogen storage. That also means we're gonna have to start retooling the rockets to start using liquids.
Huh.
What? Oh wait, I went down there for a purpose and it completely didn't do what I went down there for. Whee!
So there is quite a lot of ore just floating in open air. in a spot I have not mined in. And it doesn't even look like there's any tunnel leading to this spot either. Or
I don't know what to
maybe,
tell you.
maybe, actually. Yeah, there is a tunnel, yeah.
I'll go with the default answer of blame magic.
Yeah. I would need the terrain tool and then place terrain it and then mine it again.
Alright, where are you at?
No idea. But I'm just gonna move to new. It was gold.
Okay. Here I am restoring the terrain from all the prairie, the digging you guys have done.
Nah, it's the moles.
I used to laugh when I was doing a Minecraft on servers, and I did Age of Engineering when it first came out. Someone came to check out my base, and they're just like, "Okay, it looks pretty good." I'm like, "Oh, you needed this. Come with me." And I led them down a little hole, and they're just like, "You need to build on the surface, not because I'm trying to be rude, but because people need to see your build." Because I had a bunch of water wheels going down all the way down to bedrock behind seamless glass,
Hmm.
and then you had to walk on glass over lava where you had lava generators, and they're just like, "Okay, your base is a very cool aesthetic, and it's a shame that you dig underground." They came to realize I dig underground because I try to have a small impact.
Imagine if they just came and they just dug out your like an area around your entire base so that people can see the outside and all that. And then I feel like you would actually make it actually be a wizard tower, like a full-on wizard tower if they did that.
That was the first. That was the first server I did. Was actually just make a wizard. Like I went from bedrock to build limit, just building a wizard tower.
Damn it.
Where did it go? Right there.
Like, as in, did you like dig it out and made it like the outside look like a wizard tower going all the way down to bedrock? That's what I meant.
I was in the process of it when I rage quit because I had been growing a hungry node and had it over 1,000 points on every aspect, and when I went to convert it, we had been complaining about their server lag thing where like it was supposed to remove server lag by wiping the server of free objects, but it ran so often it made more lag, and it hit like 5 seconds before the ritual was over, and it basically turned that giant node into like a 3-point node, and it's just like, oh fuck you. And they didn't want to do anything about it. They didn't want to roll it back or anything, and they just like, yeah, no, screw you. And the server collapsed shortly after that because I had been managing a shop at the spawn point, and that's why everybody was playing, was because I had that shop at spawn that made it where they didn't have to hunt rare items.
Means you had all the rare items.
Well, I had figured out how to grow and duplicate the rare items. Like finding the rare items took forever to do. But once I hit it, like I got so good with the magic, I could spawn them in, and to the point that people are going, "Are you an admin?" No, I'm just a really good wizard.
Well, I dug into the vertical tunnel for the deep miner.
You dug into the tunnel of the deep miner.
Yeah.
At least you didn't do that when you were at a vacuum and it was Venusian atmosphere on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was a oh crap, get the terrain tool out, get the terrain tool out.
Get sent flying.
I am still trying to empty out the tunnels of that mistake.
Damn.
Well, like getting it close to vacuum didn't take that long, but getting it from near vacuum to vacuum.
Mm-hmm. You'd pretty much have to do it room by room kind of thing, or make
Well, see,
temporary
that's the thing is,
rooms.
yeah, because I'm like it was the monorail tunnel that it happened.
Oh. Hmm. Got
So
a
like
good tunnel.
it's already where I had to put doors in to make it not be world level of big.
Yeah. Jeez, I am having a big problem finding nickel, specifically.
Have you found the nickel deep miner?
It's at the base, right next to coal.
So you have a deep miner. It does.
I just need fuel for it. So, a fuel
Set up a
storage. What, a temporary one? Very, very temporary one.
I say just set up a ice crusher, a small storage, and I can give you some hydrazine to get it all moving.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. I doubt it. Okay, so you have kept it closed. So, question for you:
Mm-hmm.
is there a way to get into the deep miners right now?
Not really. just because of like a couple things. One, before the deep miners are started, they all have to be surrounded with windows, because otherwise 100% they'll dig into a mole tunnel. Two, pretty much gonna have it's probably still vacuuming it out, but
How
maybe
will
it's
we know
not.
that?
Chairs, pretty much just have to get in from that. That's like the only way. But like all the pipes are placed. I think some walls need to be fully built, and then the ones that are over
Hate mining. I need water ice for infinite power generation.
um over the furnaces. Those the ceilings of the furnace room is gonna have to be fully built. But like that's easy,
Waste tank
easy.
caution.
What else?
Furnace room has the sheets for the whatchamacallit, the roof.
Oh, you're in there now? In the deep miner area. Ooh.
Yeah, you're set up to run on oxygen, NOS, and methane.
Yeah.
I assume you all know how it's done. Are you talking about
Infinite power gen?
electrolyzing
No.
it? I think I saw it on Reddit where you use electrolysis to break the water apart, then you recombine it, and then you run it through some Stirlings, and the net is more than it takes to operate it. Is that what you were talking about?
Kinda.
I just realized I'm mistaken. I think I will just let Creative continue to do what he's doing because I just remembered my mistake.
What happened?
It doesn't go straight from liquid.
Wait, huh?
You don't go through the Stirling, you use it for the gas fuel generator. Combustion deep miners. Okay. I went to set up the thing so
It can accept hydrazine.
well, I meant to make a tank to put hydrazine in, and then I'm just like, I did not bring enough, and I just realized I need a whole lot more because it is not that simple.
Hmm.
And just so you know, the what remains in this area,
Jetpack low.
room 42, is a mere
Jetpack low.
0.842 TA of nitrogen.
So it's
And by the way, your active vent is even off.
yeah, it was just so or there's a powered vent on the opposite side of the room. That active vent I was powering with my nuclear battery, so that's why it ran out.
The active vent over here isn't working. Okay, I see a light. I see a light.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that's a transformer. But no, the big powered vent, need those devices burning hydrogen, oxygen, fuel to make it water steam. You just need to cool it down to go back to water.
So what about the powered vent?
It's there's no powered vent working in this place.
Really?
Yep. So, if you go over by where I added the stairs, I put the chairs so that way you can get into this area. I did not make a way to get out of this area.
Well, that unless you moved it, there is that one in the base.
That's the one I used to move.
Ah,
I picked it up, I put it in the stairwell, and yeah.
so right here.
See you.
Oop.
There you go. This powered vent over here is not on.
Oh. What? Why? That is feeding off of our main power grid.
Right. See here.
Like directly from the battery.
Where does it connect to the battery from?
Right next to the printers.
No. Okay, let me. Okay, I see where it goes. It goes up there.
Yeah.
You had this big long line that I
Oh,
thought
that.
it, but you bypassed it. All right.
Okay. Do you have a second chair or no? Because I'll just
No, I do not.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
do.
Interesting, and I don't even see any burnt. Wait. Now it's on. Did you change something?
No.
Because it is now on.
I did not change anything at all.
Oh! You know what the issue is. You're the host. It wasn't glowing for me because you weren't close enough. It's the furnace issue.
No,
Yeah.
when I came here, I didn't see it on either.
Okay. I think the reason I didn't see it was you weren't around to make it light up, but it is on now.
I wonder if that's because most of the all the solar panels now have access to the sun.
Maybe.
So we're basically running on fumes now. Jeez.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I just jumped and got into the chair. You can like alt and then click on the seat slot and it'll immediately go.
I was talking about the deep miners. Because there's
Oh.
a hole in the floor. I now understand what the hole in the floor is for.
Yeah, I highly doubted that the hole in the floor would let the drill go past. Hit wall. 2 kit walls should be fine. Let me put the 2 Electrum backpacks into the advanced furnace. Might even kind of vent out the advanced furnace gas some, or into the infinite storage tank that Timmy added.
All right, now let's take the shower in the piss water.
So if in real life that was kind of done, would the clean water still smell?
No,
Okay.
and it has been done in real life.
Well, yeah, the whole processing plants and all that.
Not to mention space station.
Oh, well, wouldn't they have put like chemicals or whatever in it? Of some kind?
No, if you do it right, you don't even need chemicals. You can do exactly what we're doing.
Oh.
You boil it by using reduced pressure, and it makes it where it leaves all the bad stuff behind.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna print another chair. Why do you need copper for a chair? Other than needing it for an electric chair. The golden throne. There you go. Okay, well,
What is that sound on the thing?
Hmm?
Are you running something large?
advanced furnace? That's I don't.
Okay,
Deep miners haven't
something
started. If that's what you're.
deep miners have started or
Have
have
not.
Okay.
Not so. I don't know what else
Your
large.
nuclear battery. Uh, maybe it's the large powered vent. Standing. Next time you come into the base, and by the weather system.
Hmm.
Now you might need to use it back. Oh,
So that thing's making noise?
again, I'm not 100% certain.
Oh, they must thought about doing the windows with these deep miners, or walling them off. Because it's like the furnace where it's poking through. Or where you would have it poked through so you can actually grab stuff. Yeah.
Check on this, make sure everything's 150, that it's still shy of where it. Okay, you guys are doing good. It is cold for the moment and getting colder, so I can handle space ice without problem. Alright, and now we can come over here and go reconnect the sheets. Yep, it definitely had more space ice. Oh, I think the chutes was when I was trying to save Magic's life.
Hmm.
Because I just realized, oh, all the chutes are by the cryopod.
So you're gonna
That's right.
put them or grab them somewhere? Put them some.
Put them closer to where you would go when if you're looking for chutes.
Mm.
Okay. Come over here and take a look. Okay, so cargo storage is still got 0.32 left in the cargo hold. Looks like 17 more loads. I need
What
to
the?
remember how to clear those. That's part
Huh?
of the code.
Wait, what? Huh? What? Why is it that I could build walls inside of the drill or deep miner?
That great question. I have no idea.
I could have sworn it's supposed to be like a 2x2x2 area that you can't build.
Oh, I know. We've talked about this because we had too many people.
Of what?
Oh, we still don't have a hydroponic slurry.
Oh yeah. Or that was for to me. Of whom I still hope will join us.
Especially since he seems to have been getting on stationary. Although every time I see him, he's in station years, but he's idle.
AFK, yeah. Yep. if the furnace is getting done for advanced furnace. Just got to get that cargo Larry crafting.
I wish they had a way to auto process the soybeans.
Mm-hmm.
Hydration critical.
I don't.
Like, I'm fairly confident if they had a way to auto process the soybeans, I would have already said screw it and set up the Larry's.
Yeah.
But since we have to manually process the soybeans, it's like, there. Oh yes. Let's go do something else with that.
Anything done smelting? Yes. Just needs fuel put in. Oh, I need to lower the pressure by a lot.
Whee! Doo. Interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're all dead.
What?
The power that runs the dish has no power, or at least the medium dish.
Hmm.
Large dish will be another story.
Okay, now I can put.
Exactly the one I probably want, and it does not have enough time for me to hunt it down.
Damn.
Genetic engineering, 3x3 oxygen. It's like,
Hmm. Okay, got 2,400 electrum. I'm gonna have 2,400 Constantan as well. So,
actually, this is the answer. Take it off.
oh. Are you able to paint the bottles?
Find bottles.
Water bottles.
I've not tried when they're outside of the water bottle filler.
Okay.
I did try when they were in the water bottle filler, and the answer was no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that is connected.
Mm.
Okay, let's hook this guy up. And how full is he? He's clearly not very full, but let's double check. Actually, he's got quite a bit of fuel. That is full. I read that gauge backwards.
Mm.
So no, we don't want to use this guy. But it's still an answer of what should I use?
Come on. Come on. There we go.
I also have something to give to Creative, so he could actually run a deep miner.
Some fuel.
Yep. Okay, you need to put in an airlock to access the new area or the old area or whatever you want to call the deep mining area. So that way we can access it and not break the vacuum until you figure out how were you going to fill that area up.
Mm. Mm. I'll easily fill it up by once I have the gases stored. Okay. You're encased. You're encased. You're encased. Now I just have to do the things underneath. Mm.
No pumps. 7 pumps for you. No. Ah, turbo pump. That will work.
Damn, I need 6 more glass sheets. So you're gonna just have it run on that for a bit? The hydrazine?
No, I gave you some oxygen methane fuel. Because I'm going to be switching the rockets over to
Oh,
using.
you're not done.
Alright.
Shoot.
Let's not go full tilt.
There. No, that's still like glass sheets.
Oh, that's 20.
Mm. Okay. Gun stand and copper and nickel. High pressure and high temp. And with this, spaghetti-o. A pipe burst.
Where?
NOS making
Okay.
after a turbo pump, so yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a whole mess of
Ooh.
standard fuel for you.
Oh. Okay, which
Jetpack critical.
simply this one.
How many portable tanks will it take to empty the rocket?
Pressure differential of 40 megapascals. Process input 73 moles. Huh.
Did you remember to check what caused the pipe to burst?
Liquid pollutant. Carbon dioxide as well. Because carbon dioxide is quite literally condensing right now.
Did you not have the passive liquid drain?
I had it on the inputs, like of the entire system, just not on the output, or on in the middle bit. There you go. And now that I removed one passive liquid drain, it's the main input part is going bad now. Do this. Do this. Gotta print
Right.
one of those then, I guess.
Yeah, it should take. So check on our hydrazine levels. 326 liters, which is just short of 11 kilomoles. We have 2.9 kilomoles in gas form, which will condense once the temperature drops. That'll probably be one of the next things I do is put in a cooling system for this. There.
There we go. I can switch this to input and switch you to input.
So I don't think I have to worry about it overpressurizing. So
Man. What? Not overpressurizing?
I'm emptying out the rocket into a portable tank.
Ah. One nuclear battery cell full. Replace that with one that just emptied.
And apparently one of the flat walls got hit when I was painting the toilets.
Hmm.
Okay.
What are you? Tool belt. Ah. Okay.
We do get that cold.
Oh, has it moved it? It has. Ah, that's so nice. Ooh, 500-gram ingot of silicon. Nice. Glass.
Yeah. I have another idea. crazy idea.
Crazy.
Waste tank caution.
So the reason I didn't want to use the rocket's liquid fuel tank is because it gets cold on Mars, and it gets cold enough to freeze hydrazine,
Ooh.
and the tanks aren't insulated.
Yeah.
Pipe heater.
Smart.
And then just do an IC housing that makes it where if the temperature drops below this point, turn on pipe heater. If temperature is above this point, turn off pipe heater.
On your
Because
rocket itself.
the only time we have to worry about the heat is when we're on Mars and we can have it directly plugged into the power system.
Yeah, I suppose the longest time it'll would be.
It shouldn't even turn on that long. It's just long enough to survive the cold nights.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh. No, I need more walls. To be placed on the underbelly of the deep miners.
Waste tank critical.
Wasting critical. Yeah. So I just need 2 singular pieces of glass and it'll all be insulated. Or separated. Walled off.
Nice. There we are.
I thought we could sprint. Are we not able to sprint in the game?
No, I don't think you ever were able to sprint to the game.
Oh.
Let me go check something real quick before I start dismantling things further. Wee.
Power low.
Gee.
Hmm? Tis a vacuum.
Okay.
Now to turn off this vent. I'm gonna do it the safe way and just take the cable away. I do not feel like jumping up, accidentally pressing the one switch to have it go the other way. To start filling this room, oh man, that would be a pain. Mm.
Did you say you're making things like Electrum?
You need it, Electrum? Means I didn't drop
We
it at
don't.
all.
We only had like 4. Yeah, that's definitely a lot more than.
Oh man.
You guys and your florage.
Hey, you fair. Hmm.
All right. So I'm thinking about putting a celestial tracker inside the one of the rockets since it doesn't take up that much space or power,
Let's see what's
and
what.
then we can try to build a telescope and see how that works.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can calibrate your alignment by comparing the results of the primary body with the output from the daylight sensor. Fully functionality will only be available in orbit, but you can configure using primary bodies for alignment of the telescope. Have the face plate face up, and the cables facing the same direction as the telescope. Okay, I think I understand what that means.
So is it just going to be sitting in orbit, or is that how that works, or no?
It only works when the rocket is in orbit.
Oh, okay.
Beyond that, I'm not sure. I think I just have to have it in space, and then we can use it regardless of where the rocket is in space. But it just needs to be in space and powered.
Ah, okay.
And then you have to know how to communicate from the rocket to the telescope.
Hmm.
And I can just throw that in there for now. I can just throw that in there for now. What? I keep forgetting I have that guy on.
We got closing in on 10K moles of NOS. Nice. Nice. Hmm.
Fire cutters.
Hmm. just wind turbine is the big one, right? Or is it the upright?
Just wind turbine is the big one.
Just wind turbine. Okay.
All right.
Did turbine's output change?
Oops.
Base power is
All
1 kilowatt. Up to 20. Okay. Uh.
All right. And we go back to having that. Put it as high as it go. Oops, wrong one. I wanted it flipped the other way.
Okay.
All right. Are you at the base?
Yes.
Can you look at the rocket and see if the cargo is emptied or not?
The one that's selected to, I assume.
Yes.
Uh.
Oh.
Quantity 13.
You're not.
It says failure.
Yeah, because I took out the power.
Oh.
A upscale A for a man chooses a slave obeys. I can put the power system back in now anyway, because the reason I had to take it out is I had to
How are you doing
remove
upscale?
it in order to how do I say this? Get the nose cone removed.
But it had 13, so. Okay. You have multiple. How many rockets do you have?
Right now, 1.
Oh.
Give me time.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on having more. We did have more, and then things went boom.
Yeah.
But hey, if they can happen to Calzar Evil, they can happen to anybody.
6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh.
Does it have power?
Okay. That. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gases.
Alright, so now the system should have power again, and you should be able to look and actually see whether things are working right.
Hunger caution.
Damn, no, I need the sign. Sign. Quantity is still 13.
Okay. What that tells me is it's still...
It still says error. Or failure. That's probably missing something.
Let me go and check it out myself, because I also need to get food and water.
Yeah, the reason why I asked about how many rockets you have was if you would go up for methane ice.
Well, once I get it retooled. Alright. Now, do we have any fries? Nope. Okay. Let's make some. I mean, you have these 2 portable tanks that are brimming with fuel.
For filling up that room with methane.
Oh. Did you check out this tank over here? I have 7 kilomoles in this tank right here.
Oh, where is that? Oh, by the okay. What was orange?
Because if you remember, we had our base full, and then it got sucked into the thing, and I recovered it, but it was hot. Yeah, that's where it went, and it finally got cool, but we haven't messed with it since.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that's right. I need to check out the wreck.
Oh my gosh. It was supposed to go farther even.
Oh, I see what. Yeah, it's not going to launch. That's what the failure is for the launch, because right now the engine isn't properly hooked up.
So,
All right, let's go check out the processing of the hydrazine to see if I can speed it up any, or just if it got stopped. All right, still going. Did you find all the lift work or desync in multiplayer? We have had that problem in the past. We just got the lift up recently. We usually do play with the lift in multiplayer. One of the big issues is you got to be close to the host. If you're far away from the host, that's when a lot of the desync issues happen.
like buttons not lighting up and
The fun part is we've also learned that if you're not the host, you don't take damage very easily.
which Mage is very happy about.
Yes, because I'm usually the host. What do I need? Liquid pipe kit. And I believe I have the insulated, not the standard. Yeah. Okay. You still need it empty. And you know what? It is cold. Let's see if I'm taking advantage of that.
Waste tank caution.
Track that. And get ready for the mess.
So many things to store. Oh man. Second time extending this gas storage room. So I forgot 2 more gases. Helium and
Ozone.
I got extended one more time. And hydrochloric acid.
Oh, at this point, I'd say don't worry about hydrochloric acid. We should just throw it away.
Okay.
I am sad though that now, with the way the physics work, I can't just set the elevator to speed 100 and it worked well. Going up would be great, but coming down doesn't work as great.
Mm-hmm. Need code that can distinguish which direction it's going. And then change the speed accordingly.
Well, if you really want to be clever, you use the code to know where you are in relation to the elevator and have it basically just barely keep up with you at the whole time.
Hmm.
One.
That feels a bit complicated to do.
Yes. Where else did I come?
Power low.
We're really gonna need to have more nuclear batteries.
Oh, that's the other reason I came in to check. 4 more. Okay.
Mm.
This song hits a little bit differently after listening to Dungeon Crawling Carl, because it's talking about the lonely goat lady goat herder.
Hmm.
It's like, wait, is that Prepotente's mother they're singing about? Too warm. I was going to be, oh, I could just add in a little extra loop, but no, I can't. Okay. Double check everything. I do need to come in here at some point and make it cooler on the pipes. We're up to 460 liters of hydrazine.
Hmm.
Alright. That is taken care of. There it is.
And the auto printer has actually run out of silicone. Great.
You've already gone through 500 silicone?
No, no. Uh, the silicone that was already placed in there.
Okay. That goes, that fits.
Mm,
Hmm. Yep, yep.
mm.
There's our invar. Okay. I'm going to put multiple mining heads on this rocket.
Nice. Oh.
Hmm.
It is too big. I'm gonna have to place a door.
Okay.
Like, just an interior door is fine.
We did talk about putting a icy housing in the rocket. I mean, strictly speaking, you could get around that by having it always linked and using an icy housing outside of the rocket, but that's never a good idea to rely on.
Hmm.
Okay. Is there anything else we want to add to this rocket? Okay, I know. I need the scanning head. And are you sure you don't want me to map out the planet?
If you want, you could. This is gonna need glass, isn't it?
Durability 200 and ice shield
Glass sheets, too.
120. But it's only 50% faster.
Hmm.
I don't think 800% power use is worth just 50% boost in speed. Alright, and why I am here, let's take a look. 3 left. Alright, we're almost there.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right. It could be really cold by the time I get there, and I can use extra shoots.
But yeah,
It's cold enough.
the reason why I needed a door is because world. That plus down there, but plus this is already world size. And I'm gonna actually have to place a wall.
Or you should kind of be using doors to segment them anyway, just because if something breaks, each of those doors stops it from going further.
You mean like solid, not interior doors?
Yes.
Oh. But that methane tank you mentioned, it's empty now. Mm.
Alright. You should now be entered.
Mm.
I'm all the way up. But the scanner, actually, that was a dumb idea. The scanner should go on the other side just because. That's all. Okay.
Oh, actually, I have super heavy cable. It's right there. Mm. Mm.
Okay. Gas comes in here. Power goes across there. Gas comes in there and
What? Okay.
that also gives us the ability to then harvest that up.
I only added another 5. What the hell?
Actually, I'm going to come up this way, then over.
Oh.
I suspect if I want to add extra fuel, this is. But that might not even matter. Alright. That's now all wired. I need to go get more cargo capacity. And then we can see what else we can do. I also need a few electronic parts.
Waste tank caution.
Mm. Copper and steel.
Go.
Looks like gonna need copper. Five. Okay. Hmm.
Okay.
Waste tank critical.
Alright. What do you want in addition to steel sheets?
And
Hmm.
mm,
I might be able to get additional. Yeah, I might be able to get additional miners on that side. Okay.
nice.
Okay.
So it's almost like I have to have it so that the cargo Larry has a locker that we just dump stuff in, or mainly you dump stuff in, and it just grabs it out of it first and puts it in place.
Another shoe.
Mm.
There we go. And that moves to there. Do I want it? I'm going to add more storage. Time to jump. I mean, I got some height, but didn't really get much velocity.
Mm.
Alright, that should give us 2 nuclear batteries.
Okay.
16 going on 17 in.
Hmm. When building a gas storage, just having all the gases in a straight line, I never imagined it would have been this long.
It'd just be a pity if you had a cascading event where pipes started to burst, which burst the pipe, the tank next to it, and so on and so forth.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. But if that did happen, it shoulda it should be enough tanks in between that the fuels definitely wouldn't mix. And the walls themselves would break, so all the gas is fine.
That is a pretty big. I mean, you're the right person to build a structure like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a big building.
Yeah, how many? 1, 5, 8, 11, so 22 frames long. "22 frames long." Jeez. Hmm.
That's a fair question. Where am I going to shed the heat to? Probably just have a. Yeah, just have a vent A radiator right there. Okay. Need to set up a heat exchanger between the two of those. Gotta put gas in there. And maybe. No, I need to have a pressurized pipe with a radiator. And then it can take the heat out of there and just put it into the environment. That is starting to get hot. It's at 80. We still got quite a bit of ways before it becomes dangerous. We're at 584, although we have like 3 kilomoles of gas because it's so warm. Okay, so I'm hitting pipe wires. Oh, I'm just trying to add more storage, and I'm hitting pipes, wires, or something.
That would be a problem, yeah. Yeah.
Yep, it's the wires. Definitely not putting in a second gas tank. So.
How big is that rocket?
Engine 1, 2, 3, 4 with the nose cone.
Jeez, okay. It's pretty big.
And I'm not even using all the space up. Which actually means I can move shit down.
I will say you are so lucky that with where you have the rocket printer that it actually dumps it into the room.
What do you mean by lucky that it dumps it into the room?
Like, if you open the lever, it empties into the room and not, like, glitch. Because it's in the wall. The things are in the wall, the ingots.
Oh, gotcha. Now I get what you're saying. It's like if you're talking about the way the rocket is put together, like it is by design that it dumps it out that way.
I thought I said rocket printer.
I just heard rocket. You might have said rocket printer.
Hunger caution.
Okay.
Do I even have enough storage space to store all of this? All the filters. And
No one's...
atmospherics.
Wait, there was atmospherics?
What?
I thought I looked for atmospheric kits and I couldn't find any.
No, like, I'm gonna print a bunch of atmospheric kits.
Oh, okay.
I'm not filtering hydrogen, no. Now I have a catalytic filter for methane. And carbon dioxide. Yeah. And hydrogen. Need nitrogen.
Nice, I'll take note.
It is nice not having to think about the filters for the suit.
Yes. I mean, they're technically not infinite, but they are so large that they are practically infinite.
Yeah. Like, I'm down to 12%. You're probably down to 8 or 10% or something. Because you
mean
always
down
take your
5?
suits off. You're only down 5? Damn.
I'm down 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you always take your suit off.
Yep.
Oxygen. Doesn't atmospheric kits, they only stack by 1, right?
I don't remember. I think they might stack to 5, but they might stack only to 1.
I'm feeling it's to 1. Because I remember always having to scroll it to not be on AC each time. And if it was a stack of 5, then you wouldn't need to do that. Oh, Silent. That's the next. That's the last thing to print. Damn. Like, definitely quite a few of these filters. Like, even having just the heavy filter would be enough. Because it's not like we're getting Silent by any other means than trading. Right?
I'm trying to remember whether we have a silent all thing in space or not. I think there is.
Location info, volatile. Ooh. Okay. Info, this is all ores. Ores. Ores with sodium chloride. Or with hydrazine. Oxygen, nitrogen, nitrogen, nitrous oxide, nitrogen, helium, helium. And then you have to explore more. Okay. So no Silent yet.
More to explore.
Oh, I did. Search. Atmo. Spherics. Great, yay! We're gonna need more. No, no, never mind. It's gonna say we need more copper.
Feeding your pet? Yes, we're feeding our pet lizard. Boy, was he thirsty. Good morning, Totem.
How you doing, Totem?
Okay. Payment for food, drink, and jetpack gas.
Ooh.
Doing well. Been upgrading the rocket. It's funny, you can tell that that used to be where the rocket tower was.
Should it really be able to see where the very first one was? Is that tank still there?
No.
Ah, that's the one that one of the ones that you grabbed.
Alrighty. So with everything moved, I should be able to come in here and go large. Still. Alright. There they are. Making a rocket silo?
Oh, you're making a second one?
No, he's asking, making a rocket silo,
Oh.
and it's like, well, kind of made it already. Like, the funny part is when you realize that this rocket was actually like, how do we say this? We launched the body of the rocket up there, and then when we landed it in the silo. How's the hydrazine processing go? Oh, I know what the problem is. You're already maxed out. Shut off charging the batteries. We don't need the batteries charged in this moment. We do have 637 liters of hydrazine.
Nice.
What rocket do you have? That's the upgrade. We just installed the liquid pumped engine. And we haven't even processed. We have, like, I'm still got space ice to get thrown into the chute system. So this chute system is full of hydrazine ice. But with the heat management, it's just taking a little bit longer than I'm liking. So we should have more than enough hydrazine to fill that tank, but that tank should be able to take us where we want to go. We have 2 cargo chutes. And we have 2 drills. I'm actually trying out the 2 different drill heads to see how I feel about them. We might just switch to this one because these are easy to replace. You know, they're not that horrible. The big thing is this uses half the power, has 8 times the health. It's a little bit slower and slightly less yield, but it's only slight. So I kind of want to compare, is it really worth it, or should I just accept the consumable for the increased yield? And it's a bit faster. But we have a scanner on here temporarily because our scanner rocket blew up. So right now this one's going to be a hybrid, but after we get a second rocket up, this will be changed to another drill. I do have so much empty space in it. We did decide to add a celestial tracker because we've never played with the celestial tracker and telescope, so I still need to finish constructing the thing. I can. Okay. Playing with mods. 100 ice. No mods. This is vanilla. It's space ice. Space ice stacks to 100. Yeah, one thing I needed to check. There it is. Okay. So I'm guessing that 8 pieces of unknown space ice was also hydrazine, because I know at some point it got mixed in with all the other space ice. And everything's still pure hydrazine. yesterday we had 8 pieces of space ice that we weren't sure whether it was hydrazine or methane.
I should inform Totem what happened last night.
Pretty good.
Wait, you already? Oh, on his stream, I'm
He's-
guessing.
Yep. I told him during what we would consider morning.
Ah.
Although, I did see Calzer Evil's NOS rocket, and he basically had a similar accident happen to him. Like, it took out his whole base.
Ooh. He call it there.
No, he reloaded.
Oh.
I sent you the video and like even the timestamp of where everything went wrong.
Mm.
So like if the top YouTuber who plays this game can mess up that way, I don't feel so bad that I messed up that way.
Yeah.
But you'll note that I have added, like, you can tell I'm going to be putting a blast door right here. So that way, if anything happens, the gas, the fuel will be completely isolated from the rocket, and I even have a door separating the rocket area from the elevator area. I do kind of wish we were running modular consoles so I could have a more elaborate control panel.
Mm-hmm.
The rocket tests I've been doing single player, I have been setting that up. And that has its own pipe analyzer built in. Good. Oh, that's right. That was the other thing we were gonna make sure was equipped on these. Wait a second. Oh, I can attach it and see if I can turn it on and off from the. Don't think I can because nope, I can. That is frustrating. Pipe heater has controls on one side and the power on the other.
Yeah.
And currently, all the places I have the pipes isn't really practical to have one that has both. But you know what? I have extra room. Alright. So I did install a pipe heater so we can keep the hydrazine from freezing up. And finally,
And it's soon to be coated. To throttle the pipe heater.
Did I remember to put a... Yes, I do. Okay. Liquid pipe heater.
Medium caps.
Okay. Who's asking?
I am working on a floor underneath the storage for filtration of gases. A little bit ago, I opened up a wall to let some methane into the deep miner area or room. We did not have enough methane stored to fill it. And at the start, I mined and made a bunch of ingots that was needed for the auto printers. Or, well, the bulk printers.
Make sure I did. Yes.
Okay, it's not. Let me check on steel. How much do we got? Good amount.
You guys always building on such grand scales, it would be overwhelming me if I did that. But you can just focus small. I mean, like small and compact. Yeah, I like small and compact. I mean, yeah, this is deep, but that's because I went straight to bedrock.
I like space. Be able to see things. Even if it takes more resources. And then magic, if somehow, if he finds out how to build an entire base out of pipes, that's what he would make his base out of.
I mean, honestly, the hangar is the largest thing I ever make because it's required to be that big. I'm gonna go show the life pod.
Okay.
Which is decent ways away. Oh, the felled cannon.
Yeah. Big shame. Big shame it does not work.
I told you they were gonna patch that exploit.
Man, I wanted to launch canisters and just visibly blow up the mountain.
Okay, you want the workaround?
What, you already know how to do it?
Yes, I already know the workaround. Or at least I think I know the workaround.
Is it the whole liquid pipes that we were talking about?
Nope, nope. has to do with ice. You freeze all the stuff and turn it into ice, and then you dump the ice into the room. Ice melt. And as long as you can keep the room warm, which there's many ways to keep the room warm, including making stuff condense, then you can pressurize it that way.
Okay.
As you can tell, we've had multiple people. Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't had taken the train tool to this area yet. Nah, thing's empty. Okay. Here's the life pod. Turn it back on. The whole point of the life pod is it's got what you need. It's small, it's compact, in fact, air is breathable. The generator. Got to turn the generator back on.
Hi, Thomas. Hello. Hello. It's not quite time to go to sleep yet, Thomas. Yes.
Oh no, we need to fuel the generator. Oh, poo. Let's see here. Glasses. See if we can find some pull.
Which, to be honest, it might be a little bit difficult over there. Thomas with 2 S's. The cat.
Even though every time he says it, I want to say Thomas the Tank.
Yeah.
Even though it's supposed to be Thomas the Train. Okay. Found coal pretty easily, by the way. Especially since I'm not trying to get a butt ton. I'm just trying to show off. So, the light's supposed to flash when we had a cable burnout. Was rather strange. Did someone mess with the system? Because we shouldn't have had any cables burn out once it got power. It does look like someone's messed with the greenhouse since we...
Oh my gosh, is Bale like what's are they like?
So we have our advanced furnace over here.
Slice. You must be like Slice.
We even have the room where you can throw the ice and not have to worry about it melting.
He builds massive on other games. I don't think he owns stationaries. But the sizes of his base.
We even left a spare suit in here in case anything went sideways. Yeah, this is basically what we have seeds. We have a greenhouse ready to go. You just have to take the panels off the roof so that way the light gets in. We have backup water, backup fuel, backup oxygen for the human. The 4 main printers, water, ice crusher, and gas systems, and as you can see, everything's temperature controlled. this is basically a nice little emergency shelter. In case someone like Magic blows up the base,
Mm-hmm.
we have somewhere we can fall back to.
And he's just gonna have to travel far until he gets his own printers. Let's say there was a catastrophic event where, like, massive fireball. Since the majority of the base is on the surface, would the result be as bad as... It shouldn't be as bad as it was on yours on the moon, right?
Depends.
Because yours had, like, all the pressure funneled.
Well, the big issue is when the tank popped, it actually caused an explosion that damaged the tank next to it. It didn't even matter that it was flammable or not. Technically, most of the tanks that exploded were non-flammable tanks. Emergency shelter, you call it home. My Europa base ended up like the gas storage took up the most space, but the rest of the base was rather small and compact.
And it was even built to be self-sustaining. Since I played,
Non-green energy.
yeah.
I was prepared for Mimas when we did Mimas.
Yeah?
Makes me wonder if Magic would be able to handle non-green energy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How many resources you need to build on that
Oh
scale?
my goodness! I want you to fly over to Magic Space real quick. You gotta do it quickly before the sun sets.
Okay.
I want you to look at his solar panels.
Are they not connected at all? Because he did mention that he has to connect them.
Okay, that would explain it. I'm just like,
Oh!
they're all facing the wrong way.
Yeah, they are. No, actually, he has all of them solar panels connected. He just has them facing the wrong way. That's... Even the singular one is facing the wrong way. Well, actually,
I mean,
it's not managed.
This one's doing a decent enough job though, but just like,
Well, this one's not even being managed, so...
I think he messed up our solar panels too. Because these are all facing the wrong way.
Right. Oh. Is it...
They're rotating.
Oh.
They're the 5x1s? Yes.
Oh. Okay, it's actually because I added the cable here. I connected this bit up. because I thought he made it so that his excess power comes into ours.
Gotcha. So you're telling me that this screw up was your fault, not his. I just want to clarify.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Curious minds want to know. I want the genetics. Magic is supposed to be the one doing all the genetics.
Well, first it was Timmy.
Timmy's turned into a pet rock boat.
Yeah, Tomoyashi. We are waiting patiently for when he is no longer a Tamagotchi.
Has anyone else been having trouble finding the hitbox proper on a silicone when it's on the floor?
No.
Okay. Because I eventually find it, but like unlike the other ones where I just have to be in the general area, I've been not
Like
all the time.
silicon
Every so
ingot?
often, yeah.
Is it another thing like host needs to be nearby?
Oh no, it's been even on my single player.
Oh, okay.
But it's usually when the silicone is on top of something. Okay. Storage.
I better grab some steel sheets. And actually, we are probably no. Okay,
No, no.
not out of steel sheets. More frames.
I'm not sure what happened to the headlamp. Totem, this is the system I was trying to explain to you. So, wastewater comes out one side, and we have a tank for the wastewater. Wastewater network gets fed through a purge valve. Because if you actually look at the wastewater tank, it's evaporating and turning into water vapor. Clean water vapor. So the purge valve takes off water vapor, puts it into this pipe, and the pipe's fairly small. It's only, and since it's very small, it condenses. We attached a radiator so that way it vents the heat, because when you condense stuff, it gets hot. And then we have the condensation, return it to the water line. We have radiators because, well, as it evaporates, it gets cold. When it condenses, it gets hot. So we just have radiators so that way everything just stays at a steady state. And that's how the system works. It's fairly simple. I'm very annoyed it forces the placement of the toilet and the shower, because it has to be like on that point on the frame, so it's either there, or there. You can't, like, the way it works is you can't have the toilet and the shower in the same area. They did that on purpose. We painted it all gold because, as he pointed out, we're basically he has water bottles for us to drink from, so we'd be drinking piss water.
Yep.
I haven't explained to him that, statistically speaking, every drink he drinks is containing piss from multiple historic figures.
Well, yeah. But I was just more curious about, like, since it's a closed loop, if the smell would stay or transfer over.
Depends on how well the purge happens. Like, I would not want to open the wastewater tank. That wastewater tank would be putrid. If that's what you're asking. If you're able to pull off the water vapor properly, you could get it where that water wouldn't smell, but the wastewater side should all the smell would remain in that side.
Okay.
So the purge valve is only leaving water behind. It only moves the water from one side. It takes the water vapor from this side to this side. It leaves the polluted water behind. And when you take away the water vapor, the polluted water gives off water vapor and turns polluted water into regular water.
Ben.
What happens with the polluted part? Builds up in the tank, Yes, but the game just, that part just gets deleted. The game doesn't factor in that solids remain behind. They haven't added that in the game yet, which is where creative was like, so since it's a closed loop, would the stink remain? And it's like, well, technically, yeah. In the waste tank, it would just leave all the nasty stuff in the waste tank, which I would not want to open.
I just remembered
So-
the a little short video I seen. It's a guy going up stairs, and he's like, going up the stairs by the poop tank, going up the stairs by the poop tank, and then he gets like slightly higher than the top, and he's like on the verge of vomiting. He's like, going down the poop tank, going down the poop tank.
This tank must have some interesting coats of brown inside. Yes. Yes, indeed. Sun is up. Let's take a look. Alright. Most of the solars are tracking the sun very well. I'm not exactly sure why the singleton is not. My best guess was when he switched over to the 5x1s, he never bothered to give this guy a brain again.
Oh.
Imagine it reduced the capacity. In real life, it would.
Hey, baby.
Okay, I have to admit to having a little bit of confusion.
What?
Because there's this solar tracker over here. And then there's this solar tracker over here. On different networks, or are they on the same? I guess they're on different data networks. Then why were they pointing in the wrong direction?
They're both fighting each other. Magic has a solar panel control, and we have a solar power panel control. And the rotation of the 1x5 solar panels is different.
I told him.
Oh, I just added the. You mean it just happened now? It's wrong?
So, the point that Totem is making, and was actually why I was asking, is see this APC that I'm over?
Yep.
It breaks the logical network.
Yep.
So those solar panels on our side shouldn't be controlled by this chip.
It isn't.
But when you were when I pointed out that these were facing the wrong way,
I
those
added the
there were
APC.
also- Oh, you added the APC.
Yeah, before it was just straight connection. That's why I
Okay.
put a wall here.
Now things make sense, because like I noticed it and was like, wait a minute, and then Totem's even like, wait, shouldn't that APC separate them? Yeah. All right. So I do have a question looking at your storages. The orange is for hydrazine, right? Or am I mistaken?
No, I didn't have the correct paint. Paint is
Okay.
gonna be purple for both. One is for helium and the other is ozone. Oh.
I was going to point out, hydrazine, you're not really going to store it as a gas. Yes, that's exactly what I was going to be getting at, Balin, was you don't want to store hydrazine as a gas. But I saw the tanks painted in the color that we've designated for hydrazine. Speaking of hydrazine.
I did also put signs on all the tank, or in front of all the tanks as well, to say what they were.
It's still going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going and going. We're up to 820 liters. I think my next project will be I need to get this thing up and running. Because we have quite a bit just... Okay. Or is it the wrench? We'll find out.
Oh,
Maybe it's the wrench.
so we got 278 moles of polluted water now on the floor.
What happened?
Two hundred 78 moles of polluted water, yeah.
Did you see what caused it?
I can take an educated guess. No, you just went too far.
Oh.
We all forgot about potty training.
Well,
Where's the where's the pee pad when you need it?
poor guy soiling himself live on TV.
But yeah, he is. That Tomogashi is actually pretty easy to take care of, to be honest. Is the world setting's normal, I think, so someone signed off it seems to be a lot slower consumption rate of stuff. Much slower metabolism.
You made a comment about the pee pads. Don't they have the little bags that you can use if you don't have a toilet?
10% of base rate, I think. Oh. Well, yeah, but I don't think Timmy knows how to use them just yet.
Where would you print one?
Waste bag tool
That's like the first place I looked, but I
With-
haven't seen it.
with 2 silicon.
Okay. I just was overlooking it because I'm like, I kept looking at the tool printer. I just wasn't seeing it.
Well,
That just looks wrong.
it's about time.
So the sad part is, I was wondering whether, just like feeding someone, whether you could take care of someone, and the answer clearly is no.
What? Like
So-
feed someone that's in a bed kind of thing?
We've been able to feed and water Timmy.
Yeah.
I was wondering if we got one of those waste bags, whether we could take care of him on the other needs. No, you.
If he just soiled himself, he wouldn't be ready.
I didn't even give the option. All right.
Well, you wouldn't get the option if you don't have to go, right?
Thank you everybody for watching. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.